Welcome back to another episode of Grail Quest. Welcome back to the channel. For anyone who's new here, this Grail Quest project is one that I started almost a couple years ago now, where I began with a $1,000 initial investment and have been buying, grading, selling cards to increase that bankroll to the size where I could purchase a Lionel Messi 2004 Mega Cracks rookie PSA 8. I think it's around like $7,500 right now. So what we're going to do today is go through some of the recent pickups that I'll be sending off to PSA for grading and kind of talk through what I paid, what my thought process is, and any other thoughts I have about the card. But without further ado, let's jump into the cards. So the first one here, this is the 2020 Panini Select Euro Virgil van Dijk. It's the white prism out of the pitch level white out of 60. Got this card for $6.19. Just thought it was a good price, pretty low downside. I'm assuming in a PSA 10, it's maybe like a $50 card, maybe a little less. PSA 9, hopefully we kind of break even. You'll see a lot of these cards are either rare cards or cards where I am just looking to minimize downside and obviously increase upside. So next one here, this is the 2015 Select Manuel Neuer. This is the Ultimate Team green prism. This is out of 5. So pretty rare one there. Got this one for $81.17. So probably be all in for about $100 in terms of grading. And from that standpoint, PSA 10, I'm assuming there's good profit margin there. But again, it's only of 5. And unfortunately, there just haven't really been a ton of sales of 2015 Select Neuers. So kind of taking a shot here. Just figured it was a decent price for a rare card. Next up. This will look familiar to some people or a lot of people. So this is the Jude Bellingham 2020 Topps Chrome UEFA. This is the Mojo refractor out of 75. Actually, this isn't the Topps Chrome. I always get this confused. This is the Topps Japan. So it is a chromium card. It says Topps Chrome, but it is a Topps Japan Mojo refractor out of 75. Picked this up for basically just shy of $100, $98.81. Again, some of the colored parallels of this rookie card are going for hundreds of dollars in a PSA 10, and so I figured PSA 10 on this, we're sitting pretty well. Next up, another 2015 Select. This is the tie-dye prism of Alexis Sanchez. So you can see this one's numbered out of 30, so 9 out of 30. This one, so I've been buying some 2015 Select, focused mainly on some of these shorter print parallels. The idea here is, I don't know if I just mentioned that, but we got this for $15.67. So the idea here is, all in on grading for $30, $35, PSA 10. I've sold similar cards. I think I sold the Suarez for tie-dye for like 170 or something like that, 150 maybe. So same thing. These are just cool parallel, can get it for a pretty low price point. And there's actually some demand for, the tie-dyes, obviously the golds, like some of the lower serial numbered cards. So we're just going to try. I mean, like I said, I got that for a good price point. I think $15.67 is lower than what they have sold for raw previously. So from that standpoint, yeah, I'm just looking this up right now. The Sanchez tie-dye has sold, this year even for, upwards of $20. So a little bit of a discount there. Figure we grade it. It'll be low pop and, hopefully has some upside there. Next up, we have another Jude. This is the 2020 Topps Finest Bundesliga. This is the purple refractor out of 250. We got this one for $51. Same deal. Grade it. If it gets a PSA 10, it's probably like $100-something card. Even in a PSA 9, I think these have gone as high as $100, and so he's obviously still pretty hot right now. So hoping that one gets a good grade. A couple more. I'll just do all these together. A couple more Alexis Sanchez. So I actually got a lot of these, like a single lot of the cards. So again, the tie-dye we're in for like $15.29. We have the red prism, which is out of $199. We're in this one for $462, kind of just a color match there. And then the purple prism, which we are in for, or sorry, it's out of $99. We are in on that one for $653. So between the tie-dye being, you know, such a low serial number, you know, good price point, the red being a color match, and then the purple being a combination of relatively low serial number, I mean, out of 99, and low price point, 653. I mean, Alexis Sanchez isn't like a superstar, but in terms of just a PSA 10 of 2015 select, number to 99, I do think there's some upside if we can get a PSA 10. So we'll see. Next up is the Damian Lillard. This is the 2012 Panini Marquee Swirl-O-Rama rookie. Got this for $8.90. And, you know, again, I mean, the downside here is we grade it and we're in for $25. Even if it gets a PSA 9, there's still probably some upside here. So I'm just looking, PSA 9 of this card did $30 in May. So even if we grade it in a PSA 9, we're, you know, probably breaking even, making a little money. And in late April, a PSA 10 of this card did $93.60. So we're all in for, like I said, $8.90. So PSA 9, I feel good there. PSA 10, obviously, there's going to be some good upside. So pretty happy with that one. Next up, this is kind of similar to the Neuer that I had before. This is the Virgil van Dijk Panini Brilliance from 2023 Prism. Brilliance insert. This is the green prism out of 5. It's covered up. I think it's 2 out of 5. Got this for $57. So same deal. I think in a PSA 10, we do pretty well. And even a PSA 9, just getting it slabbed. I mean, it's a pretty, you know, there's only 5 of those. So if somebody is interested or collecting that, you know, I don't think there's like a ton of downside. Next up, 2018 Topps Chrome Premier League. This is the blue refractor out of 150, Diogo Jota. This is technically a rookie card of his. And so the reason I got this one is this is like $3.25. And, you know, again, you think, you know, you figure all in with grading for a little over $20. All in grading for a little over $20. In a PSA 10, these do $45, $50. And in a PSA 9, they've even done higher than that in a PSA 9 within the last year. So I just figured it was super limited downside and decent upside, even in a 9, but especially in a 10. And then same thing here. This is the purple refractor, same set. This is out of 250. I got this one for $2.18. So we'll grade it. We'll hope to get a PSA 10 and see what happens. Next up, Nikola Jokic. This is the 2022 Spectra. This is just, I forget what it's kind of like a cracked ice type prism. It's out of 49. This is just a classic. I mean, I got this for $8, so I figured if it gets a PSA 10, Nikola Jokic, I mean, he's like the MVP. He's one of the best players in the NBA. I just feel like there's really solid upside there. Okay, so the next 3, I guess I'll go through them. I'll show you all of them, but the next 3 I got together, and I got them combined. So basically, it's two Chris Middleton 2015 Select green like checkerboard prisms. They're both out of 5, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. You know, color match there with the Milwaukee Bucks. Just cool looking cards. And then the other one I got is the 2018 Optic. 2018 Optic. And this is, again, the green prism out of 5. Numbered 1 out of 5. So 3 out of 5 jersey match, Chris Middleton's. And got this as a lot together for like $45. So we're all in for $15 for each of those. And I've sold a couple Chris Middletons in the past. One of them was just like a random, I think like 2013 or 14 select, like blue prism out of 49. It was jersey number, but it was just, you know, a non-rookie, whatever. And it sold for like $170. So I'm hoping, or I'm thinking here, that if these can get, you know, PSA 9, PSA 10 grades, that, you know, there's definite upside. Just given the card, the, you know, the rarity of them, the color match. I mean, this is just kind of like a collector wheelhouse. I would think any Middleton or Bucks collector would be super happy with, you know, with any of those cards. Okay, next up we have the Luka Modric 2018 Optic. This is the orange prism out of 99. We got this for $13, $13.44. I recently sold a PSA 10 of this exact card, or the, you know, same parallel, same set, for like $63. So hoping there that, you know, PSA 9 is a break even, PSA 10, there's a little bit of upside. Next up, 2022 Panini Prism Salah. This is the red breakaway out of 49. I basically got this, so I got this for $15.10. I got this because it was a color match. Obviously Salah, you know, if you follow my channel, you know how much I love him, but just thought it was, you know, only out of 49. It's prism. It's got the color match, just has a lot going for it, especially if we can get it PSA 10. So we'll see how that one goes there. This one I'm really excited about, and this one I'm actually, I don't know, it's kind of a risk, but I figured I couldn't pass it up. So this is the 2021 Panini Mosaic Premier League, Sadio Mane. This is the Nebula 1 of 1. You can see right there, 1 of 1. And this one I decided to go after because I saw some other Manes selling for, you know, near $1,000. 1 of 1's near $1,000. This one we got for $482. And my thesis here is just get it slabbed, especially if it gets a PSA 10, but even like a PSA 9, just get it slabbed. There's plenty of Liverpool Mane collectors out there that, you know, would obviously enjoy this card. I just feel like there's a limited downside. It's not like there's 50 of these that if we get a PSA 9 and there's a bunch of PSA 10s, it's going to lose its value. It's a 1 of 1. So kind of taking a bigger risk here. You know, typically we've purchased cards that, you know, are mostly like the other cards that I've shown during this video, where they're, you know, cards where I got deals on that have high upside. This one is very much it has high upside, but also, you know, it was expensive. So we'll see how that one goes. I'm super excited to have that one. Super excited to get it graded. Excited to, you know, eventually again get that in the hands of, you know, a collector who's going to want a 1 of 1 Mane. Okay, a few more. This is the 2020 Mosaic Euro, Van Dijk, Virgil van Dijk, Peacock. It's, you know, short print parallel. The 2020, if you know, it's interesting. If you go look at the pop reports for the Peacock and the Genesis, the 2020 has some pretty low pops for those cards, even still. Not that there was a ton of product, but there aren't hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these floating around. This one we got for $3.74. So, you know, let's get a PSA 10, even if it's a $40 or $50 card and a 10, you know, we probably double our money there. But yeah, just love these short print, non-numbered, but you know, kind of case hit type short print parallels. We have another 2015 select. This is the Suarez blue jersey, orange prism out of 149. Got this for $6.79. So, like I said, I sold the Peacock, or the tie-dye for I think like $150 in PSA 10. Obviously the tie-dye's out of 30. This one's out of 149, so not quite the same level. But I mean, the PSA 10, you know, we're talking $30, $40, $50 card, and we're in for $6.79. So again, there's just some upside there. Same thing here. This is the blue prism, white jersey blue prism, $2.99. This one we're in for $3.28. So again, same thing there. Pretty limited downside. And if we get a 10, you know, there's some upside. And then finally, last one. This is the 2017 Topps Chrome UEFA, the Christian Pulisic Future Stars Gold Refractor out of 50. So iconic set, not necessarily an iconic insert, but still Pulisic 2017 gold. We got this one for $59.35, and yeah, again, just gonna hope for a PSA 10. So that's basically it. All in all, this is, I believe, 23 cards, and we have a total cost basis of $988 on those 23 cards, with almost half of that coming on the Mane Nebula 1 of 1. So we'll get those off to grading, PSA, and as soon as those comes back, I will have a blind PSA reveal where I go through the grades of each one. But until then, let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.